when I talk about the profession in Saudi Arabia, I will call it the era of the accountants now. The era of accountants is in Saudi Arabia is these days. According to our numbers, there is a lot of needs for the accountant now in the Saudi market. As you know, Saudi Arabia has a big vision 2030, and most of the vision decisions are based on accounting numbers. And without the numbers, nobody can give any decision. Therefore, we are very glad that we, as an accountant, we have been the focus of many stakeholders. As you know, that the Saudis, the last two decades, has involved in growing business, and many people being from out Saudi Arabia came and has taken a lot of jobs in Saudi Arabia. Now, what we can see, there is a lot of graduations, a lot of graduates coming from schools. We have like more than 28 college and universities that graduate every year, around 5,000 people. And those people are in need for jobs. And by the grace of Allah, we are at the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, our education in accounting is very advanced. We are teaching the international accounting standards and the international auditing standards and the code of ethics, also the international code of ethics. What's happening really when we look at our market, we have seen a lot of people coming from different countries. Their knowledge is not as advanced as what we can see from our students. Therefore, we have made a lot of efforts with the Ministry of Labor to make sure that the Saudi graduate can find a job when they graduate from our schools. We counted how many non-Saudis are having accountant or accounting jobs or auditing. More than 170,000 are taking the places in many companies, small, medium, and large companies, and also the professional firms. Therefore, we discussed it with the Ministry of Labor that there are graduates and there is a need for their positions. That's why they have issued a decree or issued a rule saying that any accountants, they should have 30% of them as Saudis. And as SOCPA, we work with the ministry also to make sure to provide those organizations and companies with qualified people. That's why there are maybe around 9,000 jobs are now going to be open for 2001 and 2002. Those people must be fulfilled by Saudis with good knowledge. That's why also SOCPA has initiated, we call it programs, training programs, to help those graduates from different schools to the limits they can understand and they can get the jobs. Because we don't want to hire only Saudis because they are Saudis. No, we would like to have the good people in the good position, or to have the position filled by the good people. When I said good people, I'm talking about from the accounting levels, accounting perspective. This is the first. So the future is very great, very bright, and I encourage our students to get as much as knowledge as they can, as much certificates as they can, because it's going to be a competitive world. When we talk about the accounting and the accountant, and is going to be, or they are going to be replaced by IT. I have heard this since I was studying in the United States in 1987. They have said that. Until now, still the need for accounting is growing, and whenever there is a business and there is transactions, there is a need for an accountant. Machines does not or do not work alone. They need somebody to feed them. They need somebody to watch them, because as you know, rubbish in, rubbish out. The certificate, SOCPA certificate, has accepted 4 international certificates. Those who are holding the American Institute for Certified Public Account certificate, and the Canadian certificate, and the England and Wales certificate, and the Australian certificate, they are waived from the accounting and auditing papers. SOCPA really trying hard to now to have some kind of a strategic program to make sure those graduates from college degrees, university degrees are ready for the market. We call it a strategic plan that SOCPA has as a goal for 2021. We have a goal to draft a strategic program for tuning the graduates for schools to be ready for the market. And I have talked to Brother Muhammad. We should work as SOCPA and the Prince Sultan universities in drafting this strategic, since I can say that Prince Sultan universities is now is considered one of the advanced schools, that they are updated in their curriculum, they are updated in their partnerships with others. I think there's a great opportunity that we can work on a strategic plan. This will help the Saudi student in all our schools. Thank you.